The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Charvarius Moore brings him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on. Hey.
Milrow from the gun. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. That's the biggest 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
19 Tiger. Ready?
On 1st down, Genty. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And so just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
60 Eagles. Mikey,
From the gun, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Bison. Go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
79, Brock. Viking, 18.
Now Howell to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And find that for a few. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. That's a man downfield. It's Pittman. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. But when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
70 Lions.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Seven Pirates.
Howell throwing for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First down throw here from Milroe. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Ready.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he'll get up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pistol now for Milroe. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. He's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 70.
To throw, here's Milroe. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Okay,
4th down. The offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milroe. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Give to Warren from the pistol. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Reload, reload. Warrior 70.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Take go.
And the shotgun, Howell. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working inside the red zone. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal, Warren. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Howell from the gun. Rose caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Raiders nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez kicks off 14 minutes left.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. Ready?
We go play action here. It's Milrow. He'll get this to Tucker. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
To the air, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
5 yards to go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On 4th down and 5. The offense staying out there. Trying for it with Milrow. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Running down the left side. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. That's taken in by Tucker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Counter give to Genty. Has some room to work. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way and...
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! The Colts have it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. First down, Howell. Not much scoring at this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the pistol, Howell. That's incomplete on 2nd down. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Warren here from the gun. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
Jalen Warren.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Justin Simmons on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Now Howell to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 10-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. A.J. Cole on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Picked up at the 38. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 47-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. He's got a man left. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Offense to the line. 2nd down. He's back to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Howell. Right side is reeled in by Warren. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, Taylor. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They've got first down here from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I mean, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Bravo 80. 72.
Warren once more. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Taken down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and 10 now from the 46.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's brought down at the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Pass the 60. Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Looked well downfield for that one. Only defender was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. First down now. Ball at the 33. Now it's Milroe. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this down. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Gentine on second.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back side, we did not give you any chance.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Ready? 18 Cardinals.
Off the play fake. Milroe bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. This will be a 44-yard look. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside, finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. At the 20. And they scoop up the block, they don't stop until they reach Bader. Shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
That one splits the uprights, and the Colts grow their lead to 8. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
On the gun, Milroe. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of using out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Milroe with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And that is a touchdown. The shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for two.
Will line up for the two.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Down two, they went for the tie right there, partner. But a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the fourth quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. Third quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
They crush it right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Running right, this is Taylor. Up on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Cougar 19.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Go! 19 light. Nike 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Taylor trying the left side. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's thrown with a nice pickup.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Under 10. 10. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Powell from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Powell throwing for it. They connect for the 1st. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him at first on 4th down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside all from the music. They like what he owns. Is it Alpha and Omega? Welcome home.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor, right side. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bison, 6 Warriors, 70.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So 2nd down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. At the shotgun, Howell. He's got Pierce. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts push this to an 8-point game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Jensen. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Offensive line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
No run from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. Down the left sideline he goes. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Monroe looking to throw. And he can't connect with his man, so they try for 2, but it doesn't work out. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
First down, Howell. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Taylor now up the middle. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Dragon 60. Be ready.
Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Pick it up.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He's back to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a design run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy.
2nd and 7.
Colts only up by a few. Second down now, they need 7. Taylor again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Simmons on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7.
19, Tiger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60.
He'll look to throw it. Warren brings this one in on the slant. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Warren. A gain of 7. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
Setting up to pass. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here he is to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
19.
Back to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18. Cowboy 8. That's about that corner, 17.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, strike. 17, Timberwood. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Now to throw. Gets his tight end on the corner route. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25.
You know, King, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready, set.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
60 Eagles, 6.
From the gun, Milrow. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left!
Touchdown, Raiders.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now it's Milrow in the offense, looking to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go.
Back to throw. Caught at the 2. And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass. Like a great post in basketball, they know how to finish.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Hell, 1st and 10. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Indy.